So, done and done. Save. Oh, hello people! How are you doing? I was just setting up my Air Force for the coming episode of Fly High Netherlands. But, well, I guess since we're recording we could just begin right away. So, yeah, most of you said that I should just set up every Air Force and just do a quick explanation of what I've done, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, as you can see, we have airplanes basically everywhere. So, against every potential enemy, against any new enemy we might want to get, and... Oh, why are you having naval strikes on? It's not gonna be that many boats in the Himalayas. So yeah, let's just turn that off. Okay. And we also reorganized our troops and battle plans a tiny bit. I've accidentally moved forward one day because I've unpaused and like, no, crap. Okay. Anyway, so what did I do? So against these high target enemies, I placed out the best of the best of my Air Force, my level 3 with Mark 1. On these lower priority areas, I placed down my level 1s. So basically in all the good important parts, England, British Dry, and a bit here in Turkey, Greece, where it needs a tiny bit more range and a bit more power, since I will be very spread out on troops. I placed my best, my top of the gear airplanes and everything. And I also, yeah, I placed some close air support in the channel here in between, and that's also the level 3, but not the Mark 1s or the close air support. So I also reorganized my troops, so I'll have one different commander for each and every border. I made it this way because I can very easily, let's say this battle plan or this group does not do that well against the British Raj, they're getting pushed back. I can just instantly take this group and reassign them to this line. So I kept them kind of small and steady, and I can quickly regroup them to any way I want. Our entire Air Force, I totally forgot to show you this, now consists of 280,000 men, so it's quite a lot. 13,900 planes are what we have in total, and yeah, out on the field. Holy, that is a lot of planes. And we will also take most likely very, very heavy losses, since, look at this, 35,000. And the US, they're not in the Allies yet, but they will most likely join, so 19,000 here. Yeah, so I think we should just begin right away. I have some troops moving away. Seems like I forgot to move these troops away from Japan, so it will take a while before they actually arrive back where they should be, or at a new position against, here in the corner, against Turkey and Iran. I also noticed we have over 1,700 convoys, so let's stop producing that, or at least drag that down immensely. Like cancel all of these and put this one on half speed. And with all these new, we're gonna put them on battleships, of course. We need more battleships, and battleships. Yeah, excellent. Because battleships are cool, exhibit A is right here. A fleet of battleships. Yeah, awesome. So, who should we declare war against? I was thinking the British Raj, so we can have it maybe a bit more focused down here. Oh, right. Someone reminded me last episode, in conversation, I should probably defend this area, and I completely forgot about it until, well, right now. And we put a lot of troops against Portugal. Let's see, we have a bunch of tungsten, so we might not actually need to take it from Portugal. So actually, I will take half of you, make a new group, and give it to... Let's pick a new one. You can see I have a lot of commanders right now. And let's assign you right here. Since, yeah, we're gonna go against the UK. And I also did a bunch more of fighter plane lines. So if the factories are ever repaired, which they most likely will in a year or two, we will start producing a lot more fighters. Since I really expect them to take so heavy losses, it's gonna be just ridiculous. We also need a bit more defenders, so I'm gonna add additional 31 31 divisions, and that's basically gonna drag out our entire manpower. to a reasonable level at least. We're gonna increase this if we need to, but hopefully we won't. Or what? Who am I kidding? Of course we will have to increase it, but we will begin with this, and we can't even increase it until we are at war. Let's see. Air doctrines, we want to continue down here with naval strike torpedo because we can reach strategic destruction and forward interception. And interception is the one I want because we have lots of fighters out on interception mission, and if we can stop their bombers as much as possible, that would be very, very, very nice. I'm just waiting now for a couple of troops to move over the entire place. So yeah, I can just show you. We have East India, we have Himalayas, because that's the first area they will reach, and a couple of divisions here. Later, these are also very good planes. So because of that, why I chose the very good planes here is because I can move them up later to northern India. They need to have the range to actually be efficient. Like these very small have very short range and won't actually do very much in these areas, while this one has an even further away, but it still are on very high mission efficiency, over 50%, or well 48%. So yeah, I basically thought the better the planes, the longer the range and area you will have, you will be responsible for. Let's see, you are moving up, we have a couple of divisions assigned against here. England, you actually have a lot more troops here than I expected, so we might actually have to pull down a bit more troops from what do you call them? Yeah, Daniel's army, because we split it in half. And when you have arrived, I will pretty much justify the war against England, and we will begin. It's gonna take 125 days, so let's actually begin right now. We have some free dockyards. Oh right, because we're building even more of them. So let's just pull up a couple more battleships. Okay, let's 2 more lines. Send us. I expect us to be actually be using them. They will just stay here for a while, but when we have 50, 20 of them, we will go up against the English Navy. Just remember, these are mostly destroyers and submarines, and that battleships can handle. At least in the maybe not historically, but in this game. So, Portugal has a lot of divisions, so I'm just worried about when I declared war, a lot of small nations will actually pull in at the same time, and I won't actually be able to handle that. So that's why I set up a lot of stuff against a lot of nations, even though I don't think I will go right away to war with them. But they might be called in just suddenly when I least expect it, so I'm a tiny bit worried about this war. Though I really hope it will be fine. I should maybe even have actually recorded, just let it run, I should have done maybe this offline too, just so I could just clear the war right away when I began this video. Because you do understand, I hope you understood that the beginning, that was just a joke. I of course knew that I was recording. I'm just kidding with you. So, more naval doctrines, Grand Fleet. We're just basically going the battleship way. Just increase our battleships as best as possible. And it was also one more research, and it's gonna go on air doctrines. No, it's not gonna be on air doctrines. It's gonna be support battalions, and we're gonna do it for field hospitals, even increase it a bit more. Did I ever sign it? Yes, I did. So that might actually help us quite a bit. We have 256 divisions, and we are actually very low in supply somewhere. Right here, so let's actually try to fix that. Since we have quite a long while actually before stuff actually starts, and we have a ton of civilian factories that can actually be used to produce stuff. Is there anything more I need? Basically, I think just securing the infrastructure over here would be kind of nice. Let's do a couple more down here. 0 out of 10, that's never good. So let's increase the priority down here and just bump it up to the max. That was 3 military factories that were being produced. So let's bump that up too. We have more 3 military factories, but I won't set them up until all of these lines are actually filled, which they almost are. Because when we annexed everyone, everything down here started to repair. And since everything is repairing with 1%, so it's gonna take at least, well, a couple 100 days before everything is... Oh, we're actually gonna get most of that before... Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're getting it a lot earlier than I expected. Nice. So we have 1,300 factories. That's kind of crazy. It's the UK, the US. Well, it's basically all other nations in the world against us. So I expect them to be pretty unified against us. Those native citizens of Dutch Reich who imagine the British people as peace are entirely out of touch with reality. Oh, good old propaganda. And yeah, I will wait until these are 100% trained before I deploy them. Since I have basically nothing to lose, all I'm gonna do with them is put up garrison orders on this entire border, so Britain can't have an easy way of invading us. They would probably try and invade us, but why make it easy for them when you can make it at least a tiny bit harder? Otherwise than that, we have like basically airports against Greece, Balkans, Bulgaria, Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan, India, everywhere you can imagine, except Africa, because this is a huge area, lots of things to defend without any real gain for us. If you check resources and all that stuff, it's basically nothing for us. It's a couple oil, some rubber, a tiny bit of steel, nothing we really need. And manpower is not really its strong side either, so we might lose a couple of 100,000 men in total, but it's not gonna be that painful. Yes, Asia. Never lose Asia. Let's see, how many more days before we can clear this war? Only 25 more days. That went a bit quicker than I expected. I'm a bit scared now. Since the closer the date, the more nervosity. And we are starting to produce fighters at a very, very high rate. We can't even build synthetic factories. I've completely forgotten about that research. Oh, that's embarrassing. Let's see. Oil. You have some. There's some over here. We need more oil. Actually, what we could do as first thing is just change our trade law to close the economy as soon as we are at war. Because who should we trade with? Who is trading with us? Actually, we're getting 22 factories from people trading with us, but who cares about that? We need all the resources we possibly have. So, yeah, we're gonna close that. And let's see here. Infrastructure looks kind of good, except here. Let's increase that tiny bit here too. Buff it up here. Let's do one more here. Fix it a tiny bit here. Yeah, that looks better. I pressed military factories the entire time. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, that must have been the three other military factories. I accidentally did military factories instead of infrastructure. Maybe I'm so used to building military factories everywhere, I got confused. I was a bit like, did we add a limit to infrastructure as well? Alright. Of course we didn't. It's always 10. So, that kinda is what we need. So just send all of that to the top and let the game begin. And how many more days until the war? Around 13 days. So now we're gonna force deploy them. That's 31 divisions. You are gonna be under him. You're gonna have a garrison order that is these states. No, wait. Like this and that. And let's do that too. Spain I'm not super worried about, but these are my industrial heartlands. If Denmark is invited, we will just instantly take them and block them off from the Baltic Sea, which means Germany is pretty much safe. Battle plans against both Norway and Sweden, and Denmark of course. I think we're kind of good to go. Oh, I completely missed here, infrastructure. Just upgrade it a bit. That's better, and let's also let that be the highest priority. What's wrong with me today? I'm getting stuck on so many words, but hopefully it will be fine for you, and you will not bother too much about that. So 10th of May, I'm just gonna give everyone a bit more time just to build up that infrastructure, and that's gonna take 22 days. And yeah, so we'll basically wait for one level to finish, so in 19 days 18 days. 17. 16. Oh, that's gonna be so boring if I just stare here at this. So we're gonna pick a new research. We're gonna go down one more step to strategic destruction. Let's see, every single military factory is now fixed. We have basically everything we need. Let's see, anti-tank level 2. How far are you until level 3? 35 days. I don't know. I actually don't know. It was very long time ago I was this super well supplied. So I guess even more fighters would be the one thing we need. Especially since we don't have oil enough to produce from this. So just having some extra factories on it, producing at reduced speed, will actually be maybe necessary. Let's pull down Major Console Dog, and we have 7 more days. 6 more days, 5 more days. Oh god, I'm kind of nervous. No, it will be alright. Field Hospital level 3. Let's do level 4 too. Level 4. We haven't even done, let's see. No, we haven't even done these level 3 and level 4. Come on, Daniel. Why do you forget such simple things? And 1 and war. Conquer. Let's see, Mexico, New Zealand. Oh, Mexico! And I only assigned troops against this, so we're gonna put 6 divisions against Mexico. And I also didn't give you a battle plan. All of you get assigned there. And then 6 divisions assigned there, and you are just gonna do exactly this to grab these 2. Hopefully 24 division against Brazil. That might actually be enough, because my troops are so much better than theirs. And let's now declare the war. God. Okay, United States joined the Allies, not surprising. Norway called it in, and they're not joined the war just yet. So, okay, Operation Norway is a go. And we want to finish them off quickly, right? Yes, of course we want to. So, you, Commander, execute the order. And who else? The British Raj, of course. You, be very careful when you push. And there you are. And you, 24 divisions are against many more divisions. So I'm gonna try to do the complete opposite right here. You are the one selected, and you are gonna attack and do very aggressively. Since we have the Air Force here, we have the superiority. So we're gonna... Okay, now they joined that war. Actually, also be aggressive. Hopefully we will manage... Yeah, we will probably break them, since British Raj usually don't have that much well-supplied troops. Venezuela wants to send 1 division. We're not gonna accept that. Let's see here. What you doing? Hold. And where are you? There. Execute that order. And also do it aggressively. I really like the aggressive plan. I should do it at most places. And we actually don't have an air force here. So hopefully we can grab that province and then later begin our air force program in South America too. Ace pilot promoted. Really? That's pretty good. We have Western Mediterranean and invasion, but that's fine. We don't really care about it. We will deal with that later. The devil killed over southern England. Gets too bad. There are 6,000 fighters assigned there. So I think I will just help my own a bit more. Let's find. This is our level 1 fighters. Don't we have any level 3 fighters left? No, we do not. They are reinforcing everything else. So we're gonna put just 1,000. And then 500 more, of course. That's the maximum amount. And see. Can you reach it? Good. You will reach it with pretty good efficiency too. I'm happy with it. So we're just gonna assign 1,000 more. Since I want to win the air war against Britain. And with all of these factories now apparently in full strength, it might actually work. So just wait a tiny bit more, and this number should just increase immensely for me. Come on. Good. Now 3,600. Now it's a battle. And a battle of attrition, which I hope I will win, since I'm producing a ton, really. The battle here against the British Raj is going quite well, actually. I was I was a bit worried about their troop numbers, like 200 divisions, but it seems like they're mostly underfed, under-equipped, under-morale troops. This is getting a bit ridiculous, and they're also invading us here in Asia. So first of all, first action, I knew that we were gonna start doing this. You 12 divisions, you no longer have plan against Afghanistan. I don't think you're that dangerous. You're gonna very quickly go and defend our territory right here. And we're not gonna have a plan against Iran. But you 12 divisions, you're gonna reinforce this. And you are no longer... Here, Grumach, you're now a field commander. Congratulations. So I knew this was gonna happen. This just happened way too early, and way earlier than I expected. Again, way earlier than I expected. I've said that a lot this episode. So hopefully you will push a tiny bit. This was just your first battle plan about invading us, and yeah, I totally forgot about that. Portugal has one province right here, and oh right, Britain has that too. Oh, I can just imagine how many people shouted at me, "Don't forget about that province!" And I forgot about that province. You guys, please just go in and grab that territory. They want to be very safe and defend here, but come on, be a bit more aggressive. England is taking over all of this, as expected. Come on, please hurry up. And the Grand Battle Fleet, you are all done. Nice, then we can continue on the support people. You're slowly pushing in here, and that's really dragging on my manpower, and something I would really like not to happen. Come on. Oh god, this is taking such a long time. I won't be able to keep them in with 12 divisions anymore. So we will most likely remove this plan also against them. These were the 11. And you're also going to be deployed right here. And I deleted the line accidentally. And all of you who are actually moving here. Let's see, yes you, not you. So let's unselect all of you, assign here. And that's 23 divisions now. Cool. Let's do this. And now all of you, please all of you, are gonna strategic redeploy right there. And then you can spread out from that province. Because I didn't see any British troops right here, so hopefully this will be a good rendezvous point for everyone. And we also have here, so let's just assign 100 fighters and 100 close air support. Let's find them. We have a ton of close air support, so it should be alright. And you might say, why are you now assigning the worst ones? Because you most likely have better ones. If I have better ones, they're automatically gonna get upgraded, so it's fine for me to just pick whatever that's closest. So please just fix that. And you can actually even be aggressive and just push right away. Because I want to slow down their just continuous advance. Let's see, is there any other advance anywhere else? Let's see, actually our bombers along with 153 convoys are fighting. And we are actually being a lot dragged down now from trade and supply. So I think we'll once again increase our trade convoys a tiny bit. Like this, just one more line complete, and let's fill up the other one. That was convoys. You can see how many factories I really have. And we can also start producing a bit more of them. Nice. I'm thinking that I should just declare war on Denmark, so I hopefully have that area secured. Yeah, we will do it. Since Denmark, well, it's Denmark. They will fall in 2 hours. And here we I completely forgot that I actually have a front against them. 24 units. Actually, let's take these units, give to this one, and all of you assigned right here, and please bring that down for me. Not for the Emperor, but for me, the Dutch Reich. It's going better here in the Himalayas. Since it's a smaller front, they can't use their massive number advantage, and they probably have some supply problem. And now we finally see what I planned before. We have kind of pushed through the Himalayas now, so I'll take both of these and just assign them right here. They have very bad efficiency now, just 27 and 10%, but at least it's something. Here's actually an airbase with 600, so we just take both of them and just assign right here. So when they arrived, let's check Northern India again, and 94 and 80%. Oh, that was brilliant. I did not know that this airbase existed. This is looking better, this is looking better. It seems like America is here. America to bring some freedom. And the English troops are just falling. They're falling really quickly. But as you can see, we don't have close to enough of troops here, because the other ones haven't arrived yet. But they're coming, they're coming. This line is also looking a bit better, but we still don't have enough troops. So let's take the 12 from Turkey over here. Let's reassign them to this line. I knew this was gonna happen. This was just a precaution if everyone was gonna join against me just instantly and try to bring me down. 24 days, so this is just a precaution, basically. You execute this order, it's you. Denmark joined the Allies. Surprise, surprise. Of course they joined the Allies because we clear warned them. Just bring them down as quickly as possible and get this river under our control. Yeah, no trouble at all. They're actually, okay, a tiny bit of trouble. But let's just assign a couple more divisions and they should be routed very quickly. Split in half, pull back, split in half, pull back. Nice. I love the S button. This is the split in the, or select half of the units you currently have selected, and I use it so much. That's basically my #1 tip in Hearts of Iron 4. Use the S button and learn to attack, select half, retreat, attack somewhere else. Such a brilliant thing. And Denmark capitulated. So let's just bring down, take everything right here. Come on. I don't want anything. Easy killed over England. Well, that joke is just way too easy, so I can't even do it. Okay, now all of you are done. Actually, I spent way too much time looking at this invasion now. So 8 of you are gonna stay here. The other 8, let's see, or 7 of you are gonna be deployed to, let's see. This is done and nice. Let's actually, you're gonna be deployed. You 7 are gonna get deployed right here. No, and you are gonna get a leader, one of the ones that are now unsigned. This is looking better. I'm a bit short on troops right here, so let's hold it a tiny bit, and you're gonna do just aggressively. You are also gonna do just, or balanced manner, not aggressively. Hopefully this would be enough for that unit. Let's pull one more unit from here, and you please clean this up as quickly as possible. We don't actually need to draw that battle plan like that. We can just do it like this. All of you units assign to this, and then take some of it because it's way too many right here and too few up here. That looks much better, and it's still 6 divisions down here. That's a bit too few. So let's take these 5 and assign them right here. That looks good, that looks good. Let's take, where was it? One more unit from here, I think. That's 5 divisions actually. That would be alright actually. And all of you now assign attack with your new plans and orders. So England is taking South Africa. That's actually fine with me. This is also looking better. Good. We have superiority, right? Yes, we do. Nice. So how is the war in England going? Yeah, we're taking the most heavy losses. Let's actually do port strike 2. Mission enemy air superiority is 57. Mission requires at most 30%. Okay, so that might be executed later. So let's see. Let's just check the losses actually by years. Okay, we have not been at war with years. Our fighter lost 2.3. Enemy fighters 2.5. God, that's a lot of troops. And we also forgot to change this to close economy. That's gonna help our fighter production. Democratic smooth talker, trade deal, industry. Yeah, why not add the industry before me right now? Let's see, night operation penalty. That's actually really good. Capital ship attack and defense. Yes. And actually this one then, because we have some close air support that can do these options. And right here we're losing convoy after convoy, but it's mostly alright. Good. And right here, yes, we have superiority everywhere. and nothing to worry about. Good, good. And what are you doing? What are you doing? You should be assigned right there, and your order is to take Norway. And please execute it and follow my commands this time. Alright, all of this is good. Yes, let's do nukes, because the AI can use nukes, and I would really not like that to happen. Oh god, that would actually be horrible if they started nuking me. My national unity is only 75%, and that's not a ton. If they just nuke me 2-3 times and then invade me and grab my capital or a large city, that could be kind of bad for me. Let's fix this battle plan now, when I only have 2 provinces left. Or actually 3 provinces. No, we're gonna grab that. Oh, actually, these 3. That's good enough. Assigned. And then we're gonna keep something extra down here. I wasn't thinking about them doing naval invasions like this. And you are... Let's do a couple more divisions. You have moved up and started pushing here. Let's just force them to finish this off more quickly. Field hospitals level 4 are done. Really, really nice. Let's do recon company. Ireland joined the allies. Okay, nothing we can't handle. It would be worrisome if one of these nations started. So I'm gonna grab these units, and later I'm just gonna make fallback line right here somewhere. So if any of these countries join this war against me, I will just instantly redeploy them. They're gonna be like a backup. Republic of Guatemala is fine, and I completely forgot about this. This is what happens when you have world war and it's complete alone. You forget about stuff. So that's why it's super nice to actually co-op if you have a world war. Guatemala, yeah, that's whatever. 3 civilian factories. Oh, we basically repaired everything. So let's do some nuclear reactors, just to make sure that if we get nukes and can drop them, we're gonna have them. Just a few of them. Filling the entire nation of Germany. And we have 24 battleships now. Let's see what they can do. English Channel. Along with, let's actually assign some more fighters too. Let's see. Right here, 400 fighters. We have any fighters left? Yes, we do. 400 fighters. And we can actually do kamikaze strikes. Yes, please. So, battleships are not engaged in combat right now. It's only convoys versus submarines. But they actually lost a heavy cruiser. Good work, planes. Good work. So they're somewhere like away here. Not in the battle. Sweden joined. Okay, that was also kind of expected. So we have the garrison down here and they're right here. El Salvador wants to send us more units. No, we don't care. But what we do care about is this not being attacking right now, because Sweden can be a pain. Liberia joins the allies. That's also fine. And actually, you both lines, you should be attached to 1 now. And you, let's sort by skill. Sort by skill, and you have the mountaineer trait, but I need a field marshal that is a tiny bit better. So we're just gonna drag out exactly this to this entire front, and we are gonna fix this offensive plan to also include Sweden. Cool. And now you're free to do whatever you want. So you're gonna reorganize a bit, and then you're gonna assault. That's why I stop it. Just so they can reorganize and not push all the time. Otherwise than that, most things have gone by plans. Even though things that was not expected has basically gone through plans. Like this invasion wasn't expected, but it has gone through plans since I managed to take troops from the areas that was more certain that weird stuff wasn't gonna happen. And I could just bring them over to more critical areas. So always think one step ahead, and this video has gone on for quite a long while. And so yeah, World War III has begun. We are doing pretty well. We have taken massive Air Force losses, but we're winning. We're winning this battle at least. 3,000 versus 3.4. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see you next time. bye, and bye. Oh wait, did I say like, comment, subscribe? Maybe? Whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, bye and bye.